was in the Bushcraft Store the other day and I impulse buy bought the Petromax FK1 Kelly Kettle style, I should say, because Kelly Kettle's Kelly Kettle, but I think they actually have looked at Kelly Kettle and thought, what's wrong? So you've got two things that makes it totally different. One is just the most simplest thing, a proper kettle spout. So proper whistle spout, on off, none of that stupid cork. And the other thing, a nice handle, fold away handle. Now this is connected, so you're not going to get loose, and a fold away handle, and nice there. And I've got one other thing that's different, which I quite like, is the actual base plate. As I keep these little three things, and they go on, make a stand. Like the idea is the stand doesn't touch the ground, so there's no scorching, leave no trace. Lovely. I keep a little fluid in here as well, and obviously my fire kit. So it's quite simple. You can actually keep them already in there and just put them in the kettle already attached, but like I said, I like my little fluid to go in there as well, so I just fold them up. So it's just really easy, just pins them in. That's it. And give like a little. So it's not been used yet, so this is going to be the first time. Let's see how good it is. Let me know what you think. So that's that. So then obviously now that sits on the ground, so it's not touching the ground, so it's not going to scorch the ground. So, and then you can see that. I did have the old SAS one. Didn't quite like it. Kept on falling over. This looks quite sturdy. Really sturdy. I don't know if you can see that. Let's get you a bit closer. We're gonna have a bit of fun. So yeah, really easy on the ground, not touching. That's sturdy. It's not gonna gotta give a good knot to get that over. So let's. Got 700 mils here. Let's see how much that takes of that. That's a good couple of cups full there. So this is the smaller one. They do a bigger one, but for me, I want something small. Okay, if it's a bit of staff cap, then maybe a bit too big for you or something. But yeah, if you're also doing a bit of, got your car, you're not far away, it's perfect. And you're just going up county. So it's doing really well there. It's a lot more than I expected, to be fair. I'm just going to do a couple of cups easy. That's a guggler, isn't it? Oh, no. That's just gone just under the 700 mils. That's plenty. Might be a bit too high, maybe a weeny bit back. A lovely jubbly. Let's get the fire on. If you can see there, obviously if you use one of these, you'll know exactly what all this is about. Great thing once it's going. If you haven't used one, let me explain. Once it's going, you can actually feed it from the top. So, I know if you haven't used one of these, obviously you just get this fire going, put this in, and then you can feed the fuel in from the top or at the bottom. Obviously it should be, it's not fire spoke for that, spoke from the other fire. Shouldn't be looking over because obviously that's heat there. And what it does, obviously builds up the heat from on the inside, so maximum surface space, it's going to boil your kettle. A part of the trick is to make sure this is a bit loose before you start, which it's not. You always idiots put it on tight like myself, so that's a little bit easier to get off. Time for coffee. I'll see you in the next episode of my YouTube. I hope you enjoyed. Cheers.